When they walk in the door, I will say to them, welcome to success, say goodbye to failure, because here you are going to fail. I'm not going to let you fail. You're here to win. You were born to win. And if I have to care more about you than you care about you, that's the way it will be. This day has been given to me.
This day has been given to me.
Fresh and clean.
Fresh and clean.
I can either use it.
I need to use it.
Or throw it away.
Or throw it away.
I promise that it shall be used.
I promise it shall be used.
Not lost.
Not lost.
I will be superior in my ability.
I will be superior in my ability.
In my thoughts.
In my thoughts.
In my deeds.
In my deeds.
And in my actions.
In my actions.
And you must be. We find something positive to say about a child every morning. I like your gym shoes. I like your ribbon. I like your blue jeans. We find something to say good to your child every morning. That's just as important as a curriculum. But to develop success without competition is to feel good about yourself, realizing that each one of us are very, very unique, and that principles enunciated is really no good if we do not act them out. But here each child knows that they're very, very unique, that they're very special. And I think each child develops his own self-esteem, so there's no need to be competitive.
In one respect, Marva Collin is a very hard, dedicated teacher. See, when you're dedicated, everything else falls in line. Everything is easy. But if you're not dedicated, quite naturally, you really can't put out what you really want to.
Marva's phonics program gets results. Students are reading well above grade levels.
Which says that these children were bright children all the time. They simply needed someone who believed in them. They've taken the Iowa test, they've taken the California test, and I say it was a test difficult. They'll tell me after you learn to digest the rhinoceros, you can digest anything. And they always say to me, after being here, we can pass anyone's test, we can do anything. I can say, oh, you're so stupid, but that's my prediction, but only you can make it come what? Only that's why we should never let people tell us what we can, what we can't, what? Only you can determine what happens. People predict, I what? I determine. When we read in the English folk tales, The Little Red Hen, we point out that the moral of that story is if you don't work, you don't eat. You have to reach high. You have to aim high, okay? So don't feel badly, because Shakespeare is very difficult to read in the first place, and this is a 12th grade literature book, okay?
People predict, I determine. I determine how I wish to live my life, how I can make it succeed, and keep it joyful. No one but me can do this. No one but me.
Ian's essay reflects one of our major premises of education here at Westside Prep. You are in charge of your own life. No one can tell you how to shape your life, what to do.
This because we all are smart in some way. No one is better than the other. Just remember, people predict, you determine.
No one can predict who or what you are going to become. You are in charge of your own life. You determine what you will do. That's what it's all about.
I think you have to always use positively whatever he does. If they're acting up or they're constantly chewing gum, I'll have them write a composition, The Art of Chewing Gum. I think that despite if there's prejudice or whatever, and I say to our children, that's that person's problem. When you become part of the problem, then you're a problem too.
And I think basically a child knows that you are really concerned about them, and you're working with them very closely.
Look, there is nothing wrong with you. You just have not been taught. I don't want you to get this, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. There is nothing wrong with you. We're here to help you. Okay?
These children and of Westside Preparatory School is the result of dedication, positive thinking, hard work, and love.
I've learned so much from Marva. Never assume that because somebody has given you a superior rating, that this automatically makes you superior. We're never finished learning. Teach yourself. Continue to learn. Continue to grow.